Studies show that we take in 93% of our understanding in the nonverbal, and only 7% in the word choice that we take. So let me demonstrate real quick. And we're going to get up and move. I'll have the report to you on Monday. 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 I said the same thing every time, right? Did I say the same thing? Did I mean the same thing every time? Every time it changes. Have you ever said something and been misunderstood? Exactly. So one phase of what we're looking at is, what does it mean to communicate and to interpret?
So today's subject is literally about our nervous system and how that is a critical component of our response to stress and our recovery from stress. So we have a system called basically our central nervous system, where we can control our muscles. Open, close, turn our heads. Basically, it's the muscles that we have control over. I'm doing it when I speak. That is our central nervous system. Now, our autonomic nervous system are things in our system that are automatic. Digesting food, pumping adrenaline into our system when we are stressed out. It is blinking, breathing, pumping blood in our system. All the things that we don't have to worry about because they're on autopilot.
In this one, someone is threatening your child. And you're going to stand between danger and your child. In fact, the term for feminine is, don't get between a daddy bear and his cubs. No, it's don't get between a mama bear and her cubs, right? This is that fierceness of protection. Okay? It's not about masculine, it's about protection. Does that make sense? All right, so as we begin to move in the circle again, you are there to stand between your child, whether you have one or not, and their danger. Ready? Music. Begin moving. Use your eyes. Focus 10 feet ahead of you. There will be no danger to my child. Feel it. What happens to your shoulders? Come back to stillness. Notice what's still in your body. Notice what's still in your body. Notice what's happening to your breath, your language, your body. Right? Can you feel it still? Okay. Now come to center and release. So there is a warrior sense to that. I mean, if we want to add an archetype to the 4 dispositions, it would definitely be warrior. But the problem with it is we hear masculine, or we hear that warriorness is what the big problem is in the world. And we get caught in a window of a very small definition of that warriorship. Okay? Warriorship, I've been witness to 2 births. That's warrior. Right? Watching someone give birth, there is absolute, pure, refined, powerful, resolute energy. It's like, whoa. That's not stability, that's not flexibility, that's not openness, that's... So it's about expanding our understanding of what it means to send our awareness out. Yes, it does mean warrior. And it means Carol, watch Carol, ready? Yeah, see that? How dare you feel that? That's the energy, okay? It doesn't have to be, it's not faster, but it's a whole lot more intense. You're already on the other side. You feel it? Your awareness is already there. Ready? Go. You guys move. Let's see what happens. All right. And it is not personal in any way, shape, or form at all. Okay? You guys, it is personal. Flexibility in a corporate environment or in a high-stress environment is extremely useful. It is not about not valuing somebody. It's about being irreverent. I'm sorry, I'm not going to let the seriousness drag me down so that I can still have lightness so that I can deal with the issue at hand. Okay? Make sense? All right. Thank you, guys. We are taking a break. Do we have a break speaker? The term I'll use for that is that limbic resonance. So if you walk into a room full of trusting people, and they're truly solidly trusting, guess where you'll be pretty soon? The opposite's true. If the mood is down and it's in distrust, that limbic resonance will affect you. We know it immediately when you walk into a room and you go, I don't want to be here. Right? It's an immediate thing. Remember that brain stem and the limbic brain? They're fast. And you know, it's that gut sense, right? And it's powerful because it is limbic revision, okay? It can change your stance.
So we can break things down into what we've learned, like making a request. What else have you learned?
Enemies of learning.
Enemies of learning. What did you learn about that?
Don't believe what you're looking at.
What did you learn about the enemies of learning? There's one, living in constant assessment. That's a good one, okay.
Yeah.
What else did you learn? Sarah, what have you learned in any of these programs?
What can either hurt you or help you from learning? Hurt you
From
learning.
learning, okay. Anybody learn anything else in this program?
How to be a good listener.
Good listening. So really, you've been exposed to an awful lot of different pieces of information, correct? Now, you've all seen me bring in that bundle of nerves that we call a habit, right? What's the most important thing out of all of this to do with learning?
Repetition.
Repetition, because repetition keeps what? Makes what?
Bundle thickness.
Bundle thickness, and the easier the bundle, the easier the behavior, right? So all of the work that I'm doing with you in these classes means absolutely nothing if you sit in the class and you just go, all right, that was interesting. When you take it home and you practice, 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 everything will fall together just like that. But it takes practice to have it work. Thank you guys very much. Just kind of walk around, have a happy holiday.